Hey everybody, just want you guys to know I've been investing heavily in stream setup technology. Because I got the alerts working, or rather I found something about alerts that I find more valuable than just an obnoxious noise that tells everyone else to give me money. So I found a way to like randomize it a little bit, which means that, you know, it's still in its infancy, so there is a grammatical failure there. There is no text between 1 month and many months. English is fun like that. But, yeah. Game is beautiful, but so tiny. Is it? Whoops. Well, enjoy my desktop there. There's Al Roker, swinging away for you. Let me check. I feel like I should apologize for the horrific display of icons on my desktop, but I actually need it that way for something else, for game streaming, because it launches through those. So yeah, let me check my webcam here. I didn't think it was... Yeah, I guess it is pretty small. I think I shrunk it down. I can make it a little bigger. That seems too big now. I don't know. I'm always butting up against my own insistence that I am not the interesting part of the stream. Isn't that weird? That's weird. Alright. Let's get back into it. Made it a little bigger for you. Hopefully that helps. How's everybody doing? Well, let me turn on some lights. I'm probably overexposed because this webcam is weird like that. Hopefully that sub played properly. I actually don't have any monitor up at all. I think I know how to do that. Anyway, Edward, thank you for the Prime sub. If it's broken, you guys will just have to let me know. It did, and it was rad. Sick. Did it play sound this time? Was it too loud, too quiet? Sound work too? Whoop! Nice how much you care. I mean, I just try to make sure shit's not busted. A little too loud? What was it? Okay. I can roll it back just a smidge. That is an old sound effect from an old TV show called A Current Affair, I'm pretty sure. I've always really liked that sound effect. And I've had it... It's been socketed away on my hard drive for a long time as watchoom.mp3. My thought was I was gonna... No game sound? Fuck me. One of these days, man, this is just gonna fucking work. Thank you for letting me know, though. Thank you for letting me know. Let me jiggle this cable here. I think I know what breaks that. I think I know. Alright. Should be game sound now. It might be really quiet, because Borderlands is very loud, so I had to turn it way down. I wish that Windows, at the OS layer, would have some kind of, like, volume leveling. I also wish that fucking Chrome Remote Desktop would not put the notification window that your screen is currently sharing exactly on top of the default position for OBS's volume mixer. Okay, because whenever I want to sneak a peek, that's the exact thing I want to see. And then OBS's, or sorry, Chrome Remote Desktop's little like, hey, you're sharing, is right on top of it. Game sound and subscribe graphics sound good. Awesome! Thank you guys. Appreciate your patience. What are the images of? Same as my like BRB bumpers and shit. Just a bunch of random stuff. I'm going to tune it in a little more as to what it's about. My goal is to make them all like gaming related GIFs and animations, whether they're of gameplay or something that happened in gaming history. In addition to collecting a bunch of random video that I now collate into to stream media. I also have a pictures folder that I've just been digitally pack-ratting away a bunch of stuff. And now, I actually have a use for it. I can turn all that stuff into stream alerts. Remaining issues. The animations do not span the width of the box. So I can try and mess with that with some CSS. Oh boy, yeah, I can do that, but I'd have to copy and paste custom CSS into every alert. I think I can do that. That's for another day though. I already spent like an hour figuring out stream elements and the worst part is that there are so many layers where you can adjust fonts and options and stuff like that. And CSS cascades, so I'm pretty sure for a while there I was hitting some kind of really annoying cascading CSS problem. You cannot attack on a ladder. Where... I took too many hits there. Way too many hits. Where I would change the font, and like sometimes it would work and sometimes it wouldn't because it kept getting overwritten by other options or something? I don't know. So that was frustrating. Or it would like... It would display properly in one preview window, but not in OBS or something like that. So I think it's finally working. Yeah. Oh, sorry. You're right. Homesick. I did kind of double up verbiage there. Cascading style sheets. Yes, it's in the name that they cascade. Shit, man. These guys don't. Some games like this give you like a little. Oh, it's Y. Okay. Ow! Alright. That was cool. Think the Joker movie will be a success? Probably, yeah. People seem to have a pretty high appetite for like a superhero and villain related. I mean, Suicide Squad was a success, so yeah. Dapper Cactar, thank you for the resub. I keep forgetting that I can parry. I don't have to play this game like it's Ghouls and Goblins, even though I keep doing that. Did you like Suicide Squad? I mean, I had a fun time, but I didn't like it. If that makes any sense. For laughing at the movie, I think it was a fair trade for the time and money I put into watching it, but I would never watch it again. It didn't offend me. If that makes any sense. So I can see now, yeah, when you die, you get guilt, and then that lowers your, like, mana bar, I guess is what that is. And then you find those statues to erase your guilt, but did they pop up around where you died, or is it just sort of random where they are? I don't know. The mechanics we will discover. Is this the beginning of the game? Yeah. This is easily within the first hour or so. Oh, that's right. Oh! Those red things, I think, are the statues. Let me see if I can verify it, because that's where I died before. Oh, fuck, yeah, okay. Let's see if I can go get that. Falling on spikes is instant death, so that's cool. There we go. There we go, okay. Alright. Because, yeah, I think I did... That's right, I did this room, and I was just really tired, so I was just blitzing, and I just ran off to the right and fell right in the spikes. Fuck! Okay. Is Borderlands 3 worth it, or should I wait to get it? I think it's worth it. There's a lot of content in that game, so in terms of it being worth it, it's really hard to say it's not. It's a very fun game. There's a lot of content there. What game should I get on PC? Ooh. Cassavant, that is a... X. Thrust your sword into the wall. Press A or jump R2 to jump down. Alright. Oh, that's cool. Okay, you can, like, scale. Alright. What game should you get on PC? It depends what you like. Are there issues with Borderlands 3 and anti-piracy being troublesome? I've seen some forum posts of people going, like, clearly angling on being very mad about it. But I haven't looked into it myself. I haven't had an issue. I wanted to watch Bruce, but he's playing Borderlands 3, and he's ahead of the story. Oh, okay. Ahead of where you are? Yeah. Work of the poet John Clark Helzer had a sadly posthumous success, especially his poem To the Red Leaf. The poem was found next to his corpse, severed by a fallen tree. Jesus. Yeah, this is one of those games where everything sucks. Everything is suffering. You going to bed? Alright. What was it? Rushi? Junior? Rui? I'm not sure. Thank you for watching all the way from South Africa. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, it's got a hand coming out of its stomach. There's a person inside that person.
Contrite and humiliated be the heart, penitent one in silence. You stand before what remains of Gemino. Oh, do not fret for me. The cold is merciful, for it relieves our pain and numbs us before it leads us to our deaths. Perhaps the miracle the others spoke of has come to me, here in this iron tomb, lengthening distress more and more. To a promised land you direct your march, to the place where the frozen and the burning embrace in communion. Let me ask of you the favour of bringing me a few drops of the oils that once came out of these icy olive trees, the ones that ended up scorching the faces of every pious person who ever reached the summit. As my last wish, before it is too late for me, let me feel that pain. Take this. Now, let my numbed arm become another branch of this withered olive tree. Hurry up, I can still hear the call.
So before he dies, he wants you to set him on fire so that he feels something, because he's so cold he can't feel anything? I think is what that he's getting on there. I seem to be asleep when you stream, since I catch you this early from time to time. Yeah, Uniproxy, I try to mix it up on the weekends when I can. But, you know, that's... Excuse me, it's also the time I try to do stuff with Steph, you know? Got a goddamn cat of nine tails. What was that? Oh, Rockman. Rock pile of men. The Rock Boys. Rock throwing crew. Rock homies. Yeah, that's pretty fucking metal, alright. Oh boy, this is a trap. No? Only cold gold can carry the redeeming oil. Number 1. A young villager named Arya had such a beautiful and pious face that even as a child, statue sculptors took her as a model for their creations. Her face became so recognizable that, little by little, people took her as the living, breathing image of divinity, until it reached a point where they ended up taking her out on procession and even replacing their own images. Such was the fervor around her that she could not bear to be mistaken with the divinity, and burned her face with boiling oil to gift her pious beauty to God, and took up the habits of a convent. That's righteous. Confessions of Tirso. Ever since then, our pious kisses have saved hundreds from the affection of the miracle that ravages these lands. And from then on, our congregation has been called that of the Kisser of Winds. I guess I gotta take this back to the Wind Kissers then, huh? Is this game a Metroidvania? It seems like it, yeah. To the extent that, like, Dark Souls may also be a Metroidvania. It's silly to say, like, it's like Dark Souls but 2D, considering that's what Symphony of the Night basically was. I guess the big thing that separates them is, like, the rhythm of the combat and the intensity at which each fight could stand to actually kill you. Thanks for the reset, Matt. Mike Mountain. It's a great name. Can I get over there from here? I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Ugh. Whoa. That was a dumb idea. Now I don't know where to go. Oh, this is stupid. I can probably... Mike Mountain, thanks for gifting subs, man. Fuck! Why did I do that? Why did I do it? I mean, at least it's really close, so I can go get... Yeah, I can go redeem my guilt. Whoops. Damn right, Austin. No deaths. That was on purpose, alright? I did it on purpose. I was exploring. I did it to earn more experience. Work on my parry technique. That parry window is actually fairly generous. I'm not complaining. I think I'm gonna need it. Fuck. Okay, you can get hit off of... Damn it. Okay, so when you're in hit stun, you can't stick to walls. Interesting. Whipping himself? Oh God, I'm such a sinner. Oh, hurt me, God. That's actually kinky as shit when you think about it. Somebody brought that up last stream. All right. I'm gonna go back to the healer boys because I feel like if I give them that garlic, they might give me another. Wait, can I go back? Can I make this jump? What's the worst that could happen? All right. I feel like you can't fast travel. Can you fast travel between these? Yes, this is a good Christian stream. Absolutely. I mean, they all are. You can't become the next ninja saying curse words and not respecting the Lord. Oh, I didn't even have that equipped. Bleh. Oh, there isn't fast travel. I guess? There's gotta be, right? You just gonna make me run across the whole game again? I mean, not the whole game, but I'm being a little dramatic. Sacred Thrust! You can only buy those at the main one, right? Yeah. Matt Gray's correct. Undefeated is actually a FMV game. Starring me. Go to the Mea Culpa altar to unlock new abilities. Yeah, wow, you have to go back. Okay. Later? No spoil? Okay. Alright, well. I feel like it's worth it to get a little more heals. WK Snacks is a genuine question. I've always been curious. Ever since 420 friendly as per the FH High vids, where do you stand on cocaine? I personally love it as an accessory to living the gamer lifestyle. I don't know that I know enough about it to pass judgment. It seems to have ruined a lot of lives. And I don't know that the same could be said of marijuana. And it doesn't seem to even have the medicinal side effects of marijuana, but... Hey man, there are some things that I tend to be like, you know what, if you're a responsible adult and you prove that you can handle it, and it doesn't cause, like, if you're aware and rational, I don't know, there's a lot of layers there, but... Too much money? I mean, yeah, the economics of it, I feel like, don't really factor into whether or not I would... what my thoughts on it are. Ooh, Silurker. Are you the silent lurker? Thank you for the sub. In addition to a stupid little gif, I'm gonna play a song for you. Ow! Maybe I could... Oh. Man, automation, you guys. Maybe this entire stream is just like a random media jukebox, so I can write some kind of script that will play an excerpt from a random song from a curated playlist. God, sound effects are so wet. We need a lore emote. Yes, yes we do. Yeah, I need to start. Yes, you're right. I need to get on that. One thing at a time, though. I got the alerts working, quote unquote working. There's still some improvements to be made, of course, but the grammar is gonna probably drive some people insane. I don't know. Maybe people aren't quite the grammar Nazis. I assume they would be. I work with millionaires, and the one is the person who created Unicum. So seeing you guys drinking it was funny. That's kind of wild. Imagine being a person who invented a new kind of liquor. I don't think I'll ever be that guy. Alright, got a track. Good shit, new stuff. Thank you, Silurker. Please enjoy this hot fire. Think it's that just for subbing? Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird tradition, I guess, that I've held on to since I've been streaming. Yeah, it was Tiger Army, held in New York. Yeah, whenever somebody subs, or subs 2 months in a row with Prime, because Prime's a little more effervescent, I just play a random track, something I've been listening to lately. But yeah, to really spiff up the stream, get it A+ tip top. I gotta fill out my emotes. Oh, they don't knock you off ledges. That's shockingly humane. I would have sworn that you would just fly right off the ledge and into the spikes. I'm actually a little disappointed that doesn't happen, but I imagine if you take a full-on hit, then you can get knocked off. Jesus Christ. Shockingly tame, yeah. Does your head spike do damage? I doubt it. Like if you jump up into an enemy? Actually, I'm curious. Does just touching an enemy? Yes, touching an enemy. Wait. Oh, it does very little damage, but... yeah, you cannot occupy an enemy's space. This whack family lives where I work, and they created Unicum. Alright. I've never met or interacted with somebody who was like had wealth all of their life because of something they did not do, like trust fund kids or whatever. I'd like to believe it's possible to be a well-adjusted and good person when you never have to work and the world just gives you a privileged life, but I don't know. Certainly, every narrative I've been told says I need to believe that's not true. Hey, Snacks. Although I shouldn't pass judgment on people I've never met, but. It's just one of those things, man. You'd like to believe sometimes that there are certain rules that you can't get away from. I think it's a way of, like, in some roundabout way, trying to add divinity to your own crap life of... And I shouldn't even say that about my life, but... Certainly when I was working at, like, fried chicken restaurants and stuff, I was like, man, fuck those rich people. Anyway. Snacks, thanks for the sub, man. Please enjoy this track. It's certainly a Lawrence track, I'll tell you that. What's the track? That is Nightlife by Street Cleaner. Oh, hey, Steph. What's up?
Nothing.
Alright. Look cute. You got Mickey bread?
It's Mickey Vampire.
Mickey Vampy bread?
Look at the vampire. He's got little teeps.
Yeah.
He's all...
He's very scary. We actually have a lot of bread, huh?
I know.
It's gonna be a bread weekend now. Hey, that's not a problem.
But I mean, he's so cute.
Fucking carbs.
It smells good.
You wanna show it? Vampire Mickey bread. They already have it out? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Because it's, yeah, it's not even... I guess we're halfway through September. But still.
They already had it out.
Man, holiday creep is some real stuff. In every regard.
I also had a Midori drink that allowed me to get Oogie Boogie's dice.
Oh. Where were they serving that?
At the Hollywood Lounge. Snake Eyes.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go pretty ham on the, they must have gotten like a pretty good deal on like LED glow cubes.
Yeah.
Because they use them in every drink.
Yeah.
They do cool stuff with them though. I like that. Oh, I thought you just threw them away.
Oh no, I was just throwing away napkins in my pocket.
House decorations are amazing. Well, you can thank Stephanie for that. She has an eye for it.
It's hot.
Yes, it
It's
is.
really hot outside.
It's really toasty.
It's 100 at Disneyland.
Ugh.
We were all like, ugh.
Yeah. I just have a fan on me and some water. It's working because I'm not moving. Oh, I am a fan of Todd Terje. I'm not sure how to say his last name. But yes. It's weird. He's got some... Oh shit, I'm almost dead. He's got some tracks that are just incredible. And then a lot of like kind of more ethereal jazzy stuff that is nice. Yeah, I can kind of take or leave it. But always a good listen. Has he put out another full album? Because he did It's Album Time. And I really like that. Your setup looks different as well as your camera. So I changed my camera to be 60 FPS because I don't think it was before. So So the exposure and everything else might be a little different because I changed the resolution on it to do 60 FPS. So hopefully that probably changes the look of things a little bit. Bright, yeah. I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden the webcam's default exposure just gets way. Oh, I missed. Oh, I did. I'm sorry, Sir Castiel. Thank you for subbing. So it's either way too bright or way too dark. If I turn off auto exposure, I can get it looking really good, but then the sun goes down and everything changes. So very overblown. There is a way to change it. I can fix it for now. But yeah, when the sun goes down, it just gets super dark. But yeah, I'll adjust it. I don't know why it does that. I don't know. I don't know why it's like that. It wasn't like that before. Things change, man. Not intolerable if you don't want to. It's alright. It doesn't take that long to uncheck a box and drag a slider. But first, and see, here's the magic. I can do something and then go fix it. So while the song plays, once I find one, once I find a good one, then I'll go fix it. It's that simple. I'm trying to remember what track on this I liked. Yeah, we'll go with this one. All right. So Castiel, Castier. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but thank you for subbing. You got a cursed image. That happens, man. Please enjoy this track. Yeah, Kilo. It is Rob Sonic. The name of that track was Couples Gate. The most magical time at the skating rink. All right, take your garlic.
Merciful be, penitent one. With your
Ever stayed on keto? I'm a trainer and I went from 220 to 174 on it.
Carries on.
No. Maybe I need to. I got cloth. All right. What? Useless rag seems to slightly vibrate at times, emitting an unintelligible buzz. The affliction sometimes leaves its mark on mundane-looking objects, unable to reveal the miracle under its mantle of corruption. Alright. Yeah, maybe I should, he was great, lost 15 pounds in like 2 weeks. Jesus Christ. Maybe, if everyone's having such good results with it. I mean, I've been eating like garbage lately, stress eating and comfort eating a lot, which is not good for me. The goal was to just go to the gym and get huge, and hopefully that in the process I would incidentally burn so many calories and up my like calorie burn that it would just take care of the body fat that's still in my body. Yeah, and all that White Claw doesn't help, for sure. That's the other thing too, is like you have a really stressful week and you just almost need a period where you shut your brain down. Leads to drinking, which is fun, in moderation, but that's even more calories, so I don't even care about getting huge, I just want to be a normal size. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind being strong. Isn't losing weight that fast kind of unhealthy, or is it just like losing muscle mass kind of thing? I don't think you can lose 15 pounds of muscle mass in 2 weeks. I mean, I don't think you can lose 15 pounds of fat either. I think a good amount of that is probably water weight, maybe bloat that's getting expressed. The body only fundamentally changes weight so quickly, even if you're like literally starving. Not like I've had 1,800 calories and I'm starving, or starvation mode starving, or whatever. Oh. Febrile? Is that even a word? Febrile as he was, he hardly noticed that someone had sat down next to him. A gentle hand patted a white cloth on his forehead. It was a fabric of the utmost softness, which allowed light through it as if it were a sheet of paper, and was soaking his feverish sweats and providing such relief that he could not help but fall asleep. When the cloth was soaked, the nun got up and handed it to the Mother Superior, adding, "With this, we will be able to have his confession." Oh, Jesus. Alright.
Time outside.
I got a torture rag.
Penance happens to sorrowful.
What is that? What? I guess I assumed that I would... that would give me something immediately useful. And yes, beer is delicious. Febrile is fevered. Yeah, that makes sense. Certainly makes sense in context. Hold X while dodging. Cool! I'm into it. Always enjoyed your voice when you were speaking calmly. Do you do any voice exercises? Because I dislike my nasally voice tone. I do not. But I will say that you can change the tenor and register of your speech within whatever your natural range is, of course. But I do think you can use your throat like it's a tool. No, but really, like, I think that it's weird because it's so silly. There's this like default assumption that being a good actor, being a good singer, being a good performer, being a good like voice actor, that there is an inscrutable like immeasurable level of just mystical talent that's associated with that, and if you don't have it, you don't have it. And I don't know. I'm certainly no scholar on skill versus talent, but it really does feel like the older I get and the more I try to learn things that I don't know, it really is practice. And through practice, you can master any tool. And that includes your own vocal cords. So I do think that I think that some people just kind of accidentally are lucky in that their natural, like the speaking tone they fell into naturally was a pleasant one. But I do think it is possible to learn and on a skill basis speak in a different manner if you want to. If you're ever really serious about keto, I can tell you have to do it. Just gotta message me on IG, tell you how to do it. I mean, there is ample literature out there on how to do keto, right? I think... Ooh, Jesus Christ, that thing. If I were to try it, I would need to wait for a little more stable period in my life, I think. There's been too much disruption lately. I think my goals right now would probably be, in terms of like fitness and stability, to go to the gym like at least 4 times a week, have a couple of weeks, maybe a month straight where I can do that, and not either so emotionally distressed or so like logistically distressed, just in terms of time or whatever, that I can't do it or don't want to. So I think I want to try to get across that threshold first, and then tinker with my diet a lot more, or rather, part of that process will be tinkering with my diet. I think I can get on a pretty good kick, you know, just like vegetables and eggs and lean proteins and cheese to like snack and stuff like that. I want a sub gift to show my appreciation for you, but I don't know if it would look different or just like a sub. What do you mean? I don't think I have sub gifts as an alert turned on. The only alert I have turned on right now are subs. That's it. Just subs and resubs. I'm going to add other stuff eventually, but... Oh shit, I didn't know you could do that. Alright. But, since first alerts, I wanted to keep it simple and make sure it was working properly. Whoa, okay. I didn't ever get my heals back. Crap. I'm gonna go do that. Although it doesn't seem like dying is actually all that bad. Luckily it's pretty close. What's up, Amuga? Welcome. I'll see you later. I'm gonna be back in a minute. Okay, had a Master Blaster thing going on? Yeah, a little bit. Iron Snake, thanks for the resub. Is this tax deductible? I have gains to offset? Yeah, you can call it a donation, why not? An investment, we'll say that. An investment, and then your return is the human work, the ineffable good of me being very good at video games. So thank you for doing the world a service today. Eat 50 pounds of salmon like The Rock and lift heavy. Yeah, Alex, that's my next phase that I want to get on. I just need some stability to really write it out and see what the results are. But yes, like fish, rice, fucking chicken, eggs, just like lean proteins all day and big lifts is kind of the goal. And it has to work. It has to work. If it doesn't work, then like medical stuff, I guess. But still, I was doing 1,500 calories a day for like a month, but about to switch to 1,800 because some bad side effects. So Lurker, I was in the same boat actually. I was trying to do 1,600 to cut weight, on top of doing like some pretty intense cardio. Like I was just cutting calories as hard as I could, and I could make it for like 3 or 4 weeks before I would have like an emotional breakdown. And it's not just like it's so much different than just like, I'm hungry. It's like, I would be able to get over that, but then my emotional stamina would be shot. Like, one thing would set me off. And it was like, it was worse than just being cranky. It was like being genuinely less functional. So yeah. Thanks, Snacks. What the? Shit! Wow! Alright, there we go. That's the wombo combo. Psychologically bad, couldn't focus at work. Yep. Yes. Body needs calories to operate, it turns out. So yeah, that's the extra frustrating thing is there's no amount of dedication, like effort that can make it faster. You just have to. It's frustrating how many people have said it and how little it made sense until I tried it the wrong way a million times. But it just has to be your lifestyle. There's no other way around it. You can't rush it there. You can't trick it there. Your body is so good at staying alive, which is to say, you know, putting on and storing fat. It needs to do that. It wants to do that. Everything about it is tuned to do that. So you have to like you have to arrange every. It's weird. There are like a million factors that will make you not ripped. And if you are neglecting any of them, any of those million factors, it can throw the whole thing off. Beer kills me when 6-pack is 1,200 calories. Yeah, sometimes more. It's liquid bread, for sure. It's worse than liquid bread, but it's so much more delicious. Oh, right. Ugh. Christ. And Famous, thank you for the tier 1 sub, man. Let me play a song for you. What does the blue bar mean? It's like your magic. It's I have an ability that I used on that enemy. Like stabbed the ground and these little blue pinwheels came out. They're like spells. Special attacks, that kind of thing. Doesn't help my girlfriend is a bartender? Oh man. Oh. Just surrounded by delicious drinks all the time. Yeah, I don't know how people can stay skinny and drink. I guess they just don't eat. It's like that I read about alcoholorexism, where like people binge drink and to make up for that they just don't eat anything. And that's got to be the absolute worst thing for your body. To have no actual nutrition and just the worst kind of calories. Jesus. But I guess it would keep you skinny. If you're on a calorie deficit, you will lose weight. Yeah, you have to, right? That's the math of it. So, anyway. ETC IT fanboy showing some love. Oh, yeah. Internet Today. Those guys are great. I'm so glad that they found a good spot. Anyway. Please enjoy this track. Thank you so much for the sub. Leilpoo says, sorry if this is a stupid question, but you mentioned rice as part of your diet. I always thought the bread and rice are both bad carbs. Are they not? I'm trying to get fit as well. Appreciate it. Alright, well, I'm not a nutritionist. Disclose that. But this is my limited understanding. So there's no such thing as like a bad carb in the way that there's no real such thing as like healthy or unhealthy food. It's all about nutrition to calorie trade-off. How nourished does your body get for the calories you're taking in? Rice is different than some breads because it's the difference between whole and processed carbohydrates or whole and processed grains. Rice is a whole grain. Some breads are whole grain. Whole grains take longer to digest, meaning that the carbohydrate does not spike your bloodstream with insulin as quickly and sort of derail not only your blood sugar but your body's metabolism as well. So rice is different than a slice of white processed bread, because if you eat the white processed bread, you'll get this like spike of insulin. It'll derail your metabolism. Your body won't function as normal as it needs to. But if you eat the same calories of rice, it will take longer to digest, meaning the introduction of insulin in your bloodstream will be more gradual. You'll get longer, more steady energy off that food. However, both are not nutritious. But they give you energy. So in that way, they're both not fantastic foods, but the whole point of food is to fuel your body, so sometimes you just need fuel. This is typically why rice is combined with a protein source, like a bean or like a meat. And then vegetables, you typically supply more like actual nutrition to your body, minerals and vitamins and all that stuff, in addition to the non-digestible stuff you need, like fiber. So, white rice isn't all that great. Silver or brown rice is the shit. Want to try black rice? Yeah, there are rices that are either fortified, so they actually have nutrition, or they have fiber, such as in the case of brown rice. And fiber is just better for your heart. It's better for your digestion. So, hey, it turns out nutrition's complicated, and I'm, like I said, not a nutritionist. So, hopefully that made sense. What's crazy is once you start to really appreciate that, and again, these are things you've probably heard a million times. But once you get into the notion that food is fuel for your body, then you can start to experiment. Oh man, there was a thing here. You can start to really, not necessarily play with, but narrow down the fuel you put in it and the return you get back. Oh, excuse me. God damn. Sorry. My stomach's been messed up. There's been a series of interesting things to happen. There was the drunk stream, which kind of put my stomach in a raw spot to begin with. Just pounding carbonated booze. It was an interesting gastronomic experience. Oh, hey, it's Rope Face. And then, man, the events of this last week have been very stressful and very sad, and I think it's definitely had an effect on my constitution.
Here lies the door, on whose bronze the ordeals of those chosen by the miracle are perpetuated. On it, for the art of these images to
It was a good stream. I'm glad you guys liked it. It was very fun.
Ornamentation must take place.
Ramen Eater, thank you. Any advice for someone who has no experience dating at 22? I have a date Monday and I'm really nervous. I was in your position. It's tough for me to like, I don't know. It's okay to be nervous, I think. That might be a turn off to somebody, but you can't hide it. And kind of like I was talking about with like speaking, you have to practice. You have to practice. The good news is that if somebody agreed to go on a date with you, they are agreeing to share their time to get to know you.
Who is worthy?
And that's where your responsibility ends. The only goal is to show up and get to know each other and spend time together and just see what happens. It's good to have an event planned, but I think embracing that there are no expectations, aside from, you know, not being an asshole, not going out of your way to make the other person's night uncomfortable, and then just being honest, and sort of embracing that you're both there for the same reason, and that it's neither of your responsibility to make the night a good one. You both just show up and just talk, and see what happens. You don't need to prejudge anything. So, yeah, I think it's okay to be nervous. It's okay to be a little scared. It's okay to be anxious.
Will know.
To some degree, I think you can even share those things. You know, that's the tough thing. Ideally, you got to feel out the situation and see if somebody's interested in that or would react negatively to that. Sean, thanks for the Prime sub. Do Prime subs also make the alert fire? Ask you guys in chat to let me know. Say a drink helps. It does. Drinks, you know, reduce people's social inhibitions and make them a little more loose. Oh, it does? Okay, that's good. I think.
Here lies the door, on whose bronze the ordeals of those chosen by them on it, for his sculpted holiness watches us. Find the for fickle are the.
All right, it's a big boss door. Yeah, goal is to eventually have all of those sub alerts be like gaming related, tech related, to basically be like little miniature versions of the BRB screens. So hopefully that makes it interesting stream content in addition to everything else. I've always thought that like notifications are really like the function of them is to just remind everyone in chat to sub. Like, you know, like the Prime plugin and all that stuff. It's a lot of just little mental tricks to make people aware of it. And I don't want to do anything for this stream that is only for the monetary performance of it. Everything should be a constructive element to make the stream more enjoyable to watch or be a part of. Even if part of it is that, you know? When's the drunk stream going on YouTube? I missed it. Should be tomorrow actually. And I got to see the edit, and it's pretty great. It's pretty intense. There's a lot of burping, but it never gets too gross, which is what I was worried about. Whoa, the frame pauses when it hits shit is interesting. Impressions of this game so far? I really enjoy it. Like a lot of, oh my god, ugh, the pixel art is bananas, and unified in resolution, which is something that drives me crazy. So they at least respected an actual pixel resolution instead of just making it pixelated, and then some things are higher resolution than others. So it's got a unified look. Man, the pixel art is just, oh, we got some lore.
Sister of mine, as I foretold to you, someone is heading towards the Forbidden Gate. Someone who seeks the purge and excommunication of all that is sacred and rests there.
Is that me?
No. Do not place your doubts on me.
Hey, Pixel Bass, or Pixel Bass, one or two. Yeah, it is sort of similar to Salt and Sanctuary, but I think it's a little more, it seems a little more polished up. A little less Dark Souls-y. You can't, like, I don't think you can equip different weapons. You just upgrade this one sword. So that's a pretty big difference, I think. And Salt and Sanctuary's levels seemed a little more Dark Souls-y, whereas these are kind of rigid rectangles with very explicit entry and exit points, transition points. So they're just, you know, small design differences between them, I think. Oh, Christ! Christ, what is that? What is that? Oh, God. This is gonna hurt me, isn't it? Oh. Oh, okay. That's not so bad. I don't know why he's got a melting building on his forehead, but... It's Christ. You think everything's Christ. Reminds me more of Dead Cells? Yeah, it doesn't really have the roguelike structure of Dead Cells, but I think the kinesthetics of running around and stuff feel very Dead Souls-y. If only were that easy. What? Dead Souls was not an easy game. I don't think that's what you're referring to, but it's Catholic Guilt the game, basically, yeah. They refer to something called the miracle, and I'm pretty sure when they refer to that, they're just talking about being alive, or the concept of life. But they talk about it like it's a curse, and that it's a horrible thing. It's pretty amazing. My interpretation of that could be off, but I'm still early in the game. You played and beat Hollow Knight? Yes, I got the true ending in Hollow Knight. At least I got the true ending as it was true then. I think they've added some DLC that might have swapped it up. Could be the Rapture? No, they talk about it being like... They talk about it as though it's not a one-time event. But it could be. I don't see why not. Yeah, I did it on stream, right? I thought so. It is horrible. It can be. I think to a devout Catholic it certainly is. Woo! I was wondering if counterattacks pierced. And by the grace of God, they do. Guilt is a crown of thorns that it grows over your mana bar? Yeah. I've died a few times. Are you a Christian soldier in the game or the opposite? It's hard to tell what my motivation is, actually. I'm not sure what... Where are you in the game? Not super far. I can show you the map. So, that's it. That's all I've done so far. Basically, I would just consider maybe in the second, maybe third area, if you count the prologue as its own thing. Maybe it's the Messiah coming? Or was the Messiah coming? Oh, maybe. The second coming? That doesn't quite add up. They talk about it as something that comes and goes, or visits certain areas. Oh man, what is this? What are you doing? What? Oh, okay. Jesus Christ, man, that pixel art is crisp. What? I'm feeling this music too. Possibly forgiveness of the miracle, original sin, so Messiah-like character? Yeah, could be, could be. I think there's certainly a lot that's still on the table. Oops. Sick treasure. Fire. Great. Oh, okay. Grief him, the night skies, overwhelms the penitent one with the fury of the righteous, increasing the speed of his attacks. Okay. There's a small girl with 2 star-like eyes, who, when she looks at me, makes me stay by her side. They say she's a saint come down from the sky. Do not cry, my child, or I'll get lost on the way. What is it that tolls the bells in the distance? What is it that cries? On her face, eyes star-like. Okay, timer's in the upper left. Hollow Knight is fantastic, yeah. I don't think I'm nowhere near the halfway point. No, it's a big game. And like the degree to which it slowly makes its size known to you is so fantastic. Cause yeah, I always love those moments in games, like the going to the oh fuck you, what is this? Like going to the Dark World or the World of Ruin in Final Fantasy VI, or the Dark World in Link to the Past. Those moments, oh, we're just like, holy shit, okay, this game just got real. That happens a lot in Hollow Knight, and it's pretty great. Just the Pope on a chair. The baby like flexes when you set it free. Like, hell yeah. Cervical vertebra of Zyker the Brewmaster. Let's learn about Zyker. Zyker the Brewmaster gave ignoble fame to his monastery for brewing the most famous beer in the kingdom. One night, the flames of fire raised his legend to the heavens. Jesus Christ, what? And then he burned alive. Alright, that's life, I guess. Why hasn't there been a Shovel Knight Hollow Knight crossover? Yeah, Shovel Knight's certainly been in a few things, huh? He's made the rounds. Yeah, it's a good-ass beer. Beer worth dying for. That's a conspicuous candle. Tiny pebble of melted wax, of a muted crimson, prayers muttered in its presence slightly strengthen the vitality of the wearer. Oh, you can put it on your rosary, okay. The abbey ceased to be a quiet place. Cries of pain coming from every cell pierced the walls. The old friar knew he would be next, so he got up from his cot, where he had been huddled, and glanced at the few items that lay on his table, most of them mementos from his life before joining the order. He wanted to be kissed by the miracle while immersed in those gentle thoughts. So, is the miracle death? I don't know. Triggering most memories were some small balls of wax, now covered in dust that he used to enlarge by picking up wax from the candles during processions. It's an interesting hobby. Glad you're feeling better, JC. Yeah, you'll never get hurt. Getting fucking blasted and faded. It'll never leave a permanent mark like alcohol might, or any other real drug. But you'll have an uncomfortable time, and then you'll feel weird for sure. Just like everything, there's such a thing as too much weed. Oh wait, this isn't the right one. Oops. Snacks, thanks for gifting a sub. I'm sorry, I don't have alerts set up for that yet, but I really should. The problem is it's going to require a shitload of copying and pasting. So I'm trying to think. I would need more access to stream elements than I think I have. I'd need to basically be able to execute PHP, and I don't think it lets you do that. To be able to just have like one alert with randomization that I could set up for a lot of different stuff. To basically write a script that would pick from a series of URLs. I've been actually talking with one of the engineers at Streamlabs, DM'd me out of the blue. So maybe that's something they can add. Or if they just add, like, div spanning options for images would be nice. We played Lana Lana. I started it, and I got real fucking stuck, and just kind of put it down. That alert sounds so familiar. Is that hard copy? No, I think I'm pretty sure it's a current affair. But yeah, it's I don't remember when I heard it. It was a while ago, but I was like, wow, that sound effect really left an impact on me, and I've just had it downloaded ever since. Are these what fast travel locations look like? It's always this door. So yeah, I was originally going to use it as a notification for my phone. Oh, a store.
Let us be captives of the miracle, penitent one.
So, be captives of the miracle. That sounds like let's stay alive, is kind of what he's saying. I'm pretty sure the miracle is just life.
Do not be surprised to find this merchant here. This ancient occupation requires me to be wherever I can obtain rewarding benefits.
This game looks kind of easy. It's not that hard yet. The parry makes it pretty simple so far. I imagine I'll have enemies before long that make that not as simple, but we'll see.
Call me Candelaria. For what I sell would make your eyes light up like the high bonfires. I will not ask you for any money whatsoever.
Oh,
Those
forbidden tears.
forbidden tears you shed would be more than enough for me. Go ahead. Cast your darkened eyes over these valuable treasures. What I am offering you here is as lustrous as the first star of the night.
That reminds me, Cole. So yeah, it is out on Switch, but I do need to disclose that I did receive a code for this game. They just
And
emailed it to
may
me out of the
my
blue,
eyes be
so...
blinded if I'm lying. What I am offering you here is as lustrous as the first
Are you playing on
star of
PC
the
or Switch
night.
with capture? I'm playing on PC.
And may my eyes be
Creates fervor when destroying surrounding objects. Oh, okay, I guess fervor's magic.
behold what I trust me.
Forbidden key that was once... Switch it lost. Does fervor sealing chambers open? I mean, you gotta buy keys. Key to the chamber of the eldest brother. Alright. That seems important. Got those gamer hookups? Yeah. Well, it came to my, like, personal email, which I've like, done some correspondence on and filled out a few forms with, but... yeah, it's weird that that's the one that got hit. It's also the one... Oh, okay. Didn't know that was there. Whoop. We got some Hollow Knight shit. Ready for some motherfucking platforming? Ow. Nope, wrong button. Ow. They are very generous with that shit. Sekiro is pretty generous as well, though, so... In terms of not punishing you for, like, spamming the button. Ugh, Christ. Those little Pope guts fall out. My man, that is not necessary! Ooh. Jesus, that's strong. Alright. Damn. Yeah, right, Pixel? The animations are astounding. There aren't a whole lot of games that I think, like, win their appeal just on their visuals alone, but this might be one of them. I mean, of course, if it weren't fun to play, that wouldn't count for anything. It's actually really responsive. The platform is really, really solid, too. Wiser Panda, thanks for the resub. No! Whew, that was close. Okay. Didn't trust that. Oh. Man. There's something about just like really detailed animations. Oh. Animations are so smooth, it reminds me of Ghost Trick. I never played that, but everyone says it's really, really good. Looks like the Mummy. Oh yeah, Mummy Demastered. Yeah. Pazuzu, thanks for the resub.
From a place of blessings have I been entrusted with watching over you, penitent one. Thus it has been arranged. My name is Viridiana. I have been granted a gift with which I can assist you in carrying your burden if required. But only you can make that choice. Penitent one in silence, will you require my assistance with your next task?
Oh, there's like a...
Here I shall remain.
She like comes along with you? It's like a co-op buddy? That's kind of neat. That's kind of what it sounded like. I thought for a second she might be an item bank, but... You want to hint on the key? You going blind? I'm going blind. Thank you, though. I am not above getting information from stream chat, especially if I'm... Oh, shit. Oh, boy. This is the boss room. Especially if I'm stuck and just not doing anything, but... There's still certainly lots to explore! Oh! Whoop! Wrong button. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Fuck. No. Fuck. What? Fuck, that hits me every time. Ow! Shit. No, wrong button. Oh! Woo! Sick. Alright. Oh, Concho, thank you. Oh, shit. Can't go back. Oh, it gave me my heals back, though. That's good. Damn right, first try, no death. Pro gamer stream. Always. Oh, man. Oh, man. What the fuck happened here? Why is... Oh. Jesus Christ. Have always found religious art creepy? Yeah. It's something very like... I mean, a lot of it really tries to portray that all this stuff is happening in a realm far beyond the ability of... or even the concept of mortals, and there's something very dwarfing and small. It makes you feel like small. Yeah! Fine.
In the name of the great ordeal and the sons of the miracle, when you humbled yourself before my most holy body
You have been granted the presence of my golden visage, custodian of one of the three sorrows of the soul in penance. Our miracle has chosen me amongst all the peers, just as it chose you, to walk on this sacred sea. May the gold in my visage melt and erase the attrition of your soul. Heart of guilt, return now from the dream.
Shit. Mark left by the golden visage that reveals the cleanliness of attrition in the soul of the penitent one. His holiness, because of his high penance, must endure suffering in his soul in 3 ways. Each of the ways is a motive, and each motive is a sore. Hence, these 3 sores are the keys to his eternal path and must be guarded. Alright. Okay. Yeah, Pixel, the way that the Bible, specifically the Book of Revelations, describes angels is pretty gnarly. A lot of that imagery got taken into Evangelion too. And the way the angels are designed.
First humiliation of penance.
I try.
You have met the visage of attrition. You have yet to prostrate before 2 last holy visages.
Team reminds you of Dante's Inferno? That makes sense. Yeah, I was mentioning that on last stream a little bit. Thanks, Funkzilla, for the cheer. These cute little radishes. Oh boy. Oh, all right. Already taking damage. We got some goddamn sewers. It's one of the strangest skins I've seen. Pretty cool though. Yeah. Hat level 1000. Yeah. Ha. How are you doing up there? Hmm.
Blessed are the eyes that with devotion see my tormented heart.
Everyone can see it.
The ones who are joyful in affliction and fasting come to me, for they are pleasant penance. 6 stinging pains lance my flowery breast. Take the first one and purge one of your 6 mortal stains of the soul.
Sick? Alright. Guess I was wondering what health upgrades would look like, and there they were. So we get to see that 5 more times, huh? And everybody was fucking fit back then. They didn't have keto back then. Yeah, those weren't pierced titties. That was a pierced rib cage. Damn it. Oh, hello. Yeah, bodies before McDonald's. This music is so good. Hi there. Oh, little cough there. Whoops, wrong button. Great, okay. Kind of arabesque. It's still pretty Spanish, I think. I think Dante's Inferno is a good point of comparison. For me, this game is super Diablo 1. Alright. Jesus. Alright. What did that do? Should I go left or up first? I'll go focus. There are many parallels if you get a chance to the Arabic rule Spain. I had no idea! Sleepy Fat Ninja, thanks for the Prime sub. I didn't know anything about that particular element of world history. Interesting. A very, very long rule as well. Huh. Well, what do you know? Ow! That was a bad idea. This game is made by a Spanish team, so it's genuine. That's good to hear. Oh, shit! That did a lot of damage. Wow. Hit the wrong button, hit dodge instead of the other dodge. Parry instead of dodge. Look at that, guys. The value of diversity. Wasn't the whole point of the Inquisition to check the country was still Christian post-Arabic rule? Really? I don't know any of this stuff. Scaphoid of Fierce the Leper? Rejected by his family, his village, and even by other lepers, Fierce only found solace in the echo that his voice returned to him when he took refuge in the tunnels of the deserted cistern, or desecrated cistern. Goddamn. Okay. I'm gonna go recover my guilt, my shame. Oop! Like dying on the pro gamer stream. At least they pop pretty quickly. It's absolutely fascinating and criminally undertaught. I mean, I guess people tend to only teach history that's pertinent to their culture or their place, right? Yeah, I guess ideally world history would delve into that stuff. Yeah, I don't recall that ever really being touched on in history class much. Interesting. The fact that those guys can just kind of summon wherever they want is an interesting complication, because they can just crawl right up on you when you're... Why were you there? Whatever. Oh, the Arabic Golden Age brought a lot for sure. What's happening? Mark? Just playing some video games, dog? Just hanging out, playing these games. Maybe the bell summons them? Oh, could be. Oh, hey, cool. Although this isn't a fast travel location. This is the store. Hold on. Is this either in Hollow Knight? It's easier so far, but I did basically just start. I have no idea how far I am. It'd be nice to get a fast travel so I could drop off all my bones. I guess there's not a whole lot of reason to do that. Any other game are you going to play? Yeah, I was probably going to switch it up in a little bit. I was going to pick up Final Fantasy VII again. Like, I need to make a chat command to show the list of mods too. People are asking about that. Actually, there's two places I haven't been. Go back this way. I got hot merch? Wait, who did? But yeah, we gotta... Yes, gotta keep it medieval. Gotta jump into Final Fantasy VII, earn that Knights of the Round. I experimented a bit with it, and man, there's some mods that just will not take. Namely, I have some mods to change out the character models, so they aren't the, like, really boxy PS1 models, but... it just won't turn on. I don't know what the deal is. I tried no mods at all, and just that one, and it just wouldn't go. It just wouldn't work, so... it just doesn't feel like it. It does feel like an old school game or a modern retro game. Modern retro for sure. I mean, I don't know that there have been a whole lot of games that come out in this style that have actually felt like old games. They all have a lot of, like, modern, quality of life stuff, which is appreciated. Don't get me wrong. I think Games like this take the good parts and leave a lot of the bad parts. Or the more annoying parts. God, I couldn't see. I see a sub out there, though. Don't worry about it. I'll get there in a minute. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Funkzilla, thanks for the sub. Have you tried Stadia? No. Pre-ordered one for Doom Eternal. Wondering if I should just buy or an Xbox One X. Hard to say. I think if money's tight, that's probably a really good way to play it. It's frustrating though, because you have to buy it and also subscribe. I guess you don't have to subscribe for 1080. And it's more likely that you'll have a good experience on 1080. The Chromecast, is it a wired Chromecast? Because I feel like you're going to lose a lot of latency just in the Wi-Fi inside your house. But whatever. Them eggheads at Google probably have it all figured out much more than I do. I think one part of history I find super interesting is the rivalry between Greens and Blues in Constantinople that burned half the city, which boiled down to rival sports teams. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, people... The more people change, the more they stay the same. Throughout history, there's always been an us versus them. Two sides. It's just a human thing, man. Can you imagine if the human condition changed to the extent that they no longer... And I say they, like the human race, no longer self-segregated and invented conflict or invented type. And sure, I think that takes many forms in like religion, racism, and politics and sports. It seems like sports is the most natural way to get that stuff out. Satisfy the need to beat the other kind. Anyway. Got a chart for you guys. This one's cheesy. This is gonna feel like you're I guess you're in an upscale shopping mall in 1993, but that's just what happens sometimes. So please enjoy. The toilet break screen? No, it's the someone gave me money screen. But I could use it for that too. Why not? I do a lot of dumb stuff here. Kulodom, sorry. So apologies in advance for all the dumb stuff you were going to be subjected to if you decide to hang around. Seems like they always spawn in a pretty discreet spot. Ow! God. I keep forgetting those little crawly mans spawn in the muck. The hallowed bile that emanates from the morning fountains. Ugh. Get up and tell us what you witnessed, said the scribe, without averting his gaze from the paper. I received an order for the exhumation of a penitent who had been buried about a year ago, answered the gravedigger. He was well loved in El Barro, and many parishioners approached his grave. But when I dug him up, we saw blood coming from a crack in his sarcophagus. Blood was red as wine. Those who were there rushed to open the lid of the coffin and carried him on their shoulders, watching as blood gushed out from its side. Others ran to their houses, searching for buckets and bottles to keep all that blood so that wouldn't stop flowing out. That was a good chest opening animation. I agree. This game's got lore, it's got animations. I think this game actually looks better than 90% of all the big budget games. Yeah. There's something to be said for a distinct and thematically reinforcing art style. That's the big thing. Do the visuals work in concert with the themes of the game, or are they just there to look pretty? Huh. Fuck! Woo. That was dirty. God, these heal me so little. I was wondering if the heals would do more now that my health bars increased, and it doesn't seem like they do. I think that gas is gonna hurt me. Are there gonna be goo drops there? Yep. Why, yes. Yes, there are. I feel like I wanna change to the other. God damn it. Pet the rat, kill the rat. The duality of man. Shit. I don't think you can pet or kill the rat. He's just a lonely boy. Ah. Yeah, I need some kind of double jump. Fuck. Can I mark anything? No? Hmm. Yeah, that's Pog. Rat Pog. Pog's in chat. Rat Pog, Pog, Pog. Whoop. Are we moving to Mixer? Whenever they give me that, they put that fucking $3 billion contract on my desk. Take out my executive pen, sign that shit. But they gotta make it worth my while. A man of my influence does not stream on a platform arbitrarily. I gotta be taken care of. I don't know how much G fuel I can sling, because it's a lot. Christ, it's so awesome. Mixer Mansion doesn't have the same ring to it? Yeah, but I'll still take it. I mean, I'll have it. It's alliterative, that's something. Yeah, Peasident. The Mixer Manor, there it is. The execution animations in this game are A+ for sure. Oh, you heading out, Austin? All right, thanks for hanging out. We got a bear. Whoop. Yeah. Ow. Ow. Grab the. Nah, shit. Grab the thing. Ugh. I couldn't tell. I thought I'd be able to jump and grab that. Not today. Man, that is really far. Oh well, it looks like it connects through here, so I'll just try to see if it matches up there. No fall damage? It doesn't seem like it, no. Yeah, the spawn animation's so good. Carried in by, like, on cloths from cherubs. Oops. God damn it. Yeah, the traversal does feel a little bit like Hollow Knight. Oh boy, can't get through that. Hollow Knight did kind of have an issue with requiring you to just cross the game world multiple times, and it took a long time. And like, unlike this game, a single square room would actually have a very labyrinthine path through it. So just getting through one room would take a long, long time. Like, well, looking up a guide to play Hollow Knight, spoil it. I can't really find where to go next. No? There should be spoiler-free guides, I think. It certainly is very possible to get to that point in that game where you just don't know where to go anymore. Yeah, I think Bell Lady summons the Explodey Mans. I think that is correct. I see you over there. I can't jump that high though. Yeah, I guess I'll have to get some double jump or something, some ability that lets me vault out of water. Okay. Oh. That's cool. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so they're kind of like save points that you have to pay for? Cool, cool, cool. Is Ghosts and Goblins still hard as balls? Yes. Yes, it very much is. It's one of those games where it's like, it's hard until you basically memorize all of it. And then it's really simple. It doesn't continue to challenge you once you kind of know all the tricks and patterns, but I mean, that's video games, right? God damn it. How am I supposed to know when that's coming? There. Wait, this isn't the way to go, is it? No, it is not. Great. Thank you, SWATs. I try to be a good person. I certainly do it for the Twitch fame. That's why I'm out here doing it. Ugh, God. Ooh. Mudmen can spawn on not mud, or not in water. God. Should try YouTube? Maybe someday. Maybe when I've conquered Twitch a couple times over. Twitch, then Mixer, then Ustream, then going back to Justin.tv. Vimeo, YouPorn, then YouTube. Okay. I did it. I did it. Fuck! Huh, okay. Taking gas damage does knock you off of ladders. Interesting. What'd it do? Ah! Does it open this gate over here? Yeah. Dark cloth that has kept its silky feel despite the passing of the years. One of the three remains of an unfinished ceremony, the wounds inflicted by a broken oath rarely ever find healing. Number 2? Wait, wasn't there a number 1 somewhere else? No? No one knows what they asked for in that prayer, nor why they didn't want to be wedded. The miracle, with its grievous plans, went to the aid of the sisters, if you can call that aid. Whatever that means. When are you joining Plex Storm? Not safe for work if you want to Google it. I'm already on it. Got the partner agreement in place. I believe my first $5,000 check should be showing up any day now. So, hey Siles, welcome. Good to see you. Ow! Man, the sound effect makes that fun. Every time. Yeah, really need that lore. I'll work on it. I'll put it on the to-do list. Oh, well. Can't do anything here. I'm just such a sucker for that guitar. Oh! Homesick? You having a good time? I'm glad to hear it. Well, and to take suggestions, too. Kind of in a phase now where I've sort of been a little more re-energized or have a little more creativity that I want to invest in my streams, so... Yeah, Sir Duggins, I do stream! This is it! You made it! You've made it to the end of Twitch.tv. Hey. Not today. I wonder if that closed the other one? Or opened the other one? Probably not. Ooh, that's extra sludgy. Yeah, the final boss of Twitch. Ooh, this door's a different color! Oh, I bet there's a fast travel up here or something. Gate I can open. Huh? There's gotta be. Huh? I just never went this way? Jeez, okay. Oh yeah, I can drop off all my shit. There we go, doing it. Building up my closet of creepy things. This pot's going unharmed just triggers you. Yeah, I don't have, there are upgrades that you can equip that make it so you have a possibility of getting something out of those, and I don't think I have any of those equipped right now, so. Fourth combo, okay. The Rooster Teeth cuts impact Funhouse at all. Completely understandable if you don't want to talk about it. They did not. No one in Los Angeles was affected. And yes, Sir Duggins, I've definitely played Hollow Knight. I loved it a lot. I actually played through most of it on stream, which was a really fun experience. It was very challenging. Hollow Knight was. This game is not quite so challenging yet, but who knows? It may get that way. I'm gonna go talk to the sad boys, the kissy boys, the smooch fellas, and see if I have an item they want or something. Hello, Spirited Away. This game is awesome so far.
Time outside these walls passes by, strange, but if your penance happens to carry you under said skies, sorrowful.
Well, I guess not. Okay. This is indeed metal as fuck. Doing fine in terms of workload since Bruce left. It's been rough. It hasn't even been like Bruce workload stuff. That kind of, we found a good way to distribute that. I think it's more the Inside Gaming stuff that just is unrelenting. So working on it though. Got plans in motion. Oh. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Let me help you out there, I guess. Oh my god. Get any key? There was that door at the beginning. I did get a key. I don't remember there being a door, though. Let me go back. Oh! Fridays at Inside Gaming are my favorite. The yes always makes my day better. I'm glad to hear that. That's kind of the point, right? Something dumb and fun. That's what life should be about. It's good vibes, man. This game gives such good vibes. It kind of does, even though it's, like, dark as shit. Cool thing you want Matrix 4 to do, theme-wise or whatever. I don't know. I feel like the first three had a really strong conclusion. Where was this locked door? Now that I'm actively asking about it, I don't remember where that was. It wasn't this, was it? Upside of Bruce leaving, they can hire a couch shop. Don't think it works that way. Where you spawned. Where I spawned. Like down here? Yeah, Matrix 4, steampunk. Steampunk is the only thing that would make the Matrix cooler. Oh, at the beginning of the game. Oh, okay. I'll go check it out. Listening to the old Funhouse podcasts. Super accurate about how EA Access was a sort of subscription-based access to games. Very impressive. This is very long ago. Yeah, I'm kind of right about everything. No, it's... I've certainly felt like oh shit. I certainly felt like more than once I've kind of identified a trend before it was a trend. But like, what's the value in that? Because no one then cares, and no one thinks back to like see if you were right or not. So that accuracy doesn't really pan out. But I'm oh shit. Oh, so you get oil?
This place is another dream, penitent one.
But I appreciate that you noticed how smart I am.
And the only thing I granted to their prayers was the saltpeter that runs through the stark land and rises through our bodies. The punishment of the miracle for the false idol is to grant them false holiness. Do not try to obtain my name, for it is also covered in salt. Bring me anything that can be blessed, so you might crush this fate of mine and let me cross to the other side of this false dream. Behold the linen cloth that soaks the sweat of fevers, of thoughts, of dreamt sins. A tool that obtains secret and forbidden confessions. even from those who already departed to the other side of the dream. In the name of the High Wills, I bless this relic. Watch over it, for it is now pure and sacred.
Huh. Change your perception of the world? Yellow Shibboleth, witness to febrile confessions. Oh, same thing? Yeah, okay. What does it do? Allowing one to listen to those who can no longer speak. Huh.
Bring me any.
Don't recall finding any characters that can't speak, but now I can listen to them. Anything interesting pop out to you from TGS? I haven't seen the Death Stranding video, which I should watch. Because 50 minutes of Death Stranding sounds like a good amount of it. I mean, there's no way to not see what the game is about with that amount of gameplay, right? Still not sure what it's about? Oh, never mind. Completely ignoring all Death Stranding? Yeah, Selkova, I understand that. I would kind of feel that way, but I feel like I have to be a little current on what's going on. Watch it on stream? Ow! It's not a bad idea, actually. When Cyberpunk's so bad? Yeah, same. It was mostly Control, but really just thinking of Cyberpunk in the background convinced me to upgrade to hot ray tracing, which you are now seeing the full effects of. Yes, indeed. Yes, in fact, this is fully ray traced. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. When enemies have wheels, you know it's never going to be a good time. Ow. Like, I don't mean to... I guess there's still time to be wrong about it. Oh, no! Oh! Of course, but... I feel like Death Stranding is another thing that I'm probably going to be pretty right about when it comes to predicting what the game's going to be about. But... like, no one's going to go back in time and be like, oh, yeah. Oh! Alright. God, that door entering animation, though! Blood perpetuated in sand? Oh, okay. Preserved blood with miraculous properties. With the passage of its bearer, new ledges are revealed, formerly invisible to the beholder's eyes. The miracle is truly unfathomable, and no one knows the origin of the blood that swirls around the wearer's feet. Cool. Take this bag and fill it with sand. Now imbue it with the blood spilling from these dreadful wounds so that it will turn crimson red. With it you will show the way through these dry lands to those who are yet to follow. Leave me now. I want to say my prayers, for I will soon be joining the dry sap of these roots that painfully embrace our Father. Damn. Haven't heard your predictions on Death Stranding. What are they? It's a little complicated. Mostly that, I guess, let's see if I can summarize it. Essentially, like, that speaking generically, in the world of Death Stranding, like, the forces of togetherness and of separation are quantifiable and, like, have weight and effect, on the world. So, and these can be loosely associated with, like, life and death. Loosely. I think the concept of Death Stranding is that the world has gotten so separated and divided that the concept and the essence of death and of ending is bleeding over into the real world. that they are two separate dimensions, but they're starting to merge, or that there's crossover, because the concept of togetherness and connection and life is not, that's cool. Oh, that's how you do that. Oh! Oh! Cool! So the idea, I think the concept of the narrative is that you, as the porter, have to go around reconnecting humankind to prevent our reality from being undone by divisiveness or aggression. Recovers health when destroying surrounding objects. That seems useful. Follows Pyramid's route to trial. Our wagons have always passed through here, and the tracks have gotten deep enough to even unearth the chalky sand that lay under the thick forest, such that if one could see it from above, it would look like a long ochre line crossing the woods. That's pretty cool. Ginkgo. Oh, thank you for the sub. Allow me to play a song for you. Wish Norman Rudis would Peon Music gameplay mechanic. Yeah, unfortunately the game can't be everything we want. It's a DS case eating itself. Oh, you got that one? Yeah, I think I have about 10 to 15 of those loaded up right now. Ideally, it would be something ridiculous like thousands, so that you would very rarely ever see a repeat. And then also seeing a dumb little picture pop up would be motivation enough for people to give me their money so that I can afford my third Twitch mansion. It's all part of the system, man. It's all thought out. Everything is known. Let's see here. I feel like this is a good album. Shred that plastic. Is that what you have to do to plastic to recycle it? I mean, I thought recycling was basically not a thing anymore. Anyway, please enjoy this Unsi track. Yep, that's what you do when you just crack the mainframe, double hack the back firewall. We've all been there. Alright. Song name and artist? I've already forgotten it. Hold on. Sorry. It's the track's called Longhorn, and it's from Union Jack. It's called Union Jack. Alright, I think, guys, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go... I'm going to find a save point, which I know is, like, right ahead. I'm going to find that save point. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take a break. I think I'm going to make a sandwich or something. Hang out with Stephanie for a little bit. And then we'll see what's up. I know that, like, the boys wanted to play more Borderlands today. So we'll see when and if that's going to happen. Ow. Yeah, I'm getting a little hungry. I've been up for a while now. I always have to, like... Every time I think I'm hungry, I have to do this mental check of, like, well, wait a minute, how much have I eaten and how long ago was it? To see if I'm justified in being hungry right now. The good news is that I am. Okay. RTX is set to half. Yeah, it's about half array. But yeah, thank you guys for watching so far. I'm going to throw it to the dumb weird clips for a little bit. Like I said, it'll be a chunk, maybe 30, 45 minutes, something like that. Feel free to stick around, watch if you want, hang out and chat. If not, that's cool too. But I'll be back with you guys later. See you soon.